Welcome back to Planet Towers. It is episode 12 and it is the final episode on Cbeebies Land. Yes, I could have done a lot more, but I'm kind of just getting fed up of recording Cbeebies Land as well. And to be honest, it's not the most interesting area. I know you lot want to see more of the thrill rides. So next episode will be X Sector probably. So that's going to be really exciting. We'll probably build the Smiler first as well. So expect to see the Smiler's layout fully completed by the end of next episode, so that's going to be mental. I'm so excited for that, and it's probably going to be my favourite thing in the park so far, because it's finally a thrill coaster. I mean, Wicker Man counts as well. But yeah, let's go straight into this. So it's episode 12, final episode of Cbeebies Land, and today we are building Postman Pat's Parcel Post. I've already built the layout. Yes, the layout is a bit inaccurate, but I did make Cbeebies Land kind of like too big by accident, and that will take hours to fix. But it looks alright. The only issue is some of the paths are too wide, but that's literally it. And some of the track doesn't pass where it's meant to, like interacting with people walking past it. But it'll be fine. I've made it so that it looks the best. Anyways, here we're building the Greendale, I don't know what it is. It's probably a post office. I've not watched Postman Pat in years, but yeah. There's a lot of buildings. There's about 3, I think, and probably 4 including the station, and then the rest of it is just a bunch of sets with like vehicles, road things, and just stuff to do with a postman's job. It's not really like, watching POVs of this to recreate it has made me realise that it's not very heavily themed, and now we know that this is probably going to go if the planning application for Alton Towers is new for 2026 roller coaster gets approved. So I think the roller coaster is a worthy replacement. That also leads on to the next thing, which is, why am I building this if it's going to get replaced by a roller coaster? I mean, that roller coaster, we probably won't know what it looks like till at least 2026, so I didn't want to leave this an empty space. As you can see there though, I've just got some sheep from the workshop, because there's a lot of sheep in this ride for some reason. There's just sheep dotted everywhere, and there's no sheep in the game, so I just decided to get it off the workshop. So thank you to whoever made them. I cannot see because it's a time lapse, but at the end of Planet Towers, I'm going to do like credits at the end, linking to every single piece I used off the Theme Maker's Toolkit, or whatever it's called, the workshop. So if you are the one that made them, something I got off the workshop and I didn't credit you, don't worry, you'll be credited at the end. I know you're probably not watching. Anyways, yeah, basically this ride is just a bunch of sets combined with a bunch of nature. That's all it is. But it's a nice little kids ride, and kids don't need too much like to look at. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here is a massive table with like some cogs and mechanical stuff on it, and then right next to it we're going to have a helicopter. As you saw, I just found a Nemesis recreation on the toolkit. So that's what we're going to have to do later in the episodes. Not this episode, the series. That's probably going to be like episode 25 by the end we get to that. It will be one of the last episodes, probably Nemesis, but I'm skipping too far ahead. Anyways, we found this helicopter. I'm just making it so that the propellers don't spin, because they don't in real life, and I feel like it'll just lag the game even more. Which leads me on to my next thing. Because you're not going to be able to run this park if you don't have the best computer. But yeah, I'm going to be putting this park on the workshop for all of you to walk around. It's going to be fully working with guests. So once I've completed this plot, because I've said this in past episodes, but this is going to be completed across multiple plots, because there's no way you could fit Alton Towers in one Planet Coaster 2 plot without like skipping out loads of the gardens and everything. So I'm going to be doing it across multiple plots. But yeah, you need a good PC to run this. We'll get into that once we've like finished this plot. But yeah, it'll be fully working with guests. There'll be vending machines that they can interact with, toilets, guest services, all the things you need in a theme park. So you'll actually be able to walk around with the guests, and it's going to be so cool to see that, just people going on rides and everything. I'm so excited for when that happens. Here we're building some kind of, I think it's his house. I have no idea. I've not watched this show in ages, but there's a house next to the station, so here we are building that house. And yeah, as you can see, we've got to the end of this ride quite quickly, because as I said, there's just a few sets dotted around and that's it. For example, traffic cones with signs, or that helicopter with the tool bench and everything. But yeah, this building's quite detailed, so it's just got a bunch of shelves on the walls and some things on the shelves. I'm so good at describing things. But yeah, you've also got like a door in. You've got 2 doors in there. I've just realised that. Why is there 2 doors inside? Oh well, they're probably just leading to other rooms which don't exist. So yeah, and then you got some windows as well. And then this wooden plank is gonna be where the shelves are put. So yeah, this is probably my favourite part of the Postman Pat ride that I've recreated. I've not been on it in real life, which I probably should have done because it's probably not going to be open for the rest of the year now. And so I've never been on Postman Pat, and I never will get to unless it opens. We did go February half-term event, but it was sat on a 40-minute wait all day and not worth it when we could have been on Spinball the whole time. So that's what we did. But yeah, just editing some of the buildings, and now it's finally time to build the station. This station looks really advanced when I saw it online. I was like, this is going to take forever. But actually, it's not too bad. It's just some of the details. It's like huge details or small details that make it look like really detailed. I'm the best person in the world at explaining things. But yeah, so basically it's a bunch of pipes, which I don't know how or why you have pipes in a post office, but we'll move. And a bunch of like warning signs on the walls and just those yellow and black stripes. It's kind of where a conveyor belt would be in a post office for all the parcels. I don't know. We have a bunch of vents on the walls as well where probably parcels pop out. And then a bunch of random doors dotted everywhere. And then this really nice fence that for some reason made it look a lot better just by simply putting it there. I don't know. And then we're building those random pipes I was on about. But they add detail, they look cool, so we're building them because it's a recreation and I have no choice at all. Otherwise I'll get shouted at, I don't know by who. But yeah, we've got the gates and the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and build the queue line off camera. We're not that far at this moment, but I'll just tell you. I built the queue line off camera because it's literally just a bunch of paths and fences and like a canopy. So yeah. As you would have just seen then, the actual ride vehicles are not themed. So that's probably another thing I'll do off camera because I can't just leave them as ghost train cars. So I will go ahead and build the vans probably because that'll look a lot better. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of this time lapse. So yeah, as I said, to sum up, I'm really excited to get working on X Sector. So that'll be next episode. I'm going to finish the rest of Cbeebies Land off camera. We've only got the Firchester Hotel building to build, the Hey Dougie playground, Go Jetters Rooms to Zoom ride, and then like a lunch shop. So nothing interesting, nothing worth making a video on. Although probably Go Jetters is, but that's just going to take too long because the actual ride that it is not in the game. So I'd probably just build it like we did with Heath Ho. Well, no, we stole that off the workshop as well. But yeah, there's a random pipe. And that's me making the paths too wide. But yeah, let's go into a look at the actual ride. Okay, so here we are. That is Postman Pat right in front of you. And we're just going to take a walk around the area. And I'll also show you some of the things I did off camera before recording this episode. Because I did quite a bit. So, as you can see, we're just looking around. Basically, I recorded this as an actual like real-time footage. And I tried adding effects on my microphone and the audio sounded really bad, so I'm voiceovering it. But yeah, there's Postman Pat, there's the queue line that I've built, and then we've got the actual station which turned out really good. I need to work on some of the paths right there because it's like on different levels of terrain and I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'll fix that. Off camera, again, I'm doing a lot off camera. I'm going to have like a whole checklist built up of everything I need to build by the end of this video. But yeah, I'm so excited for the next episode. If we look over there, we can see that I have built Bugby Go Round, which is some random children's ride where it's just a bunch of like cars on a roundabout and it spins around. I never actually knew it did that. I've walked past it in real life, but I didn't actually know that it was that type of ride. So it was really simple to build. I can probably animate it with the moving parts, but I haven't done that yet. And I also haven't added the cars. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This series is going so well. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.